Man, when I chat and chit, I come through like what's good, who's wigs getting split. Man, better breeze and sprint, it's long if I choose to bite down on these pricks. X is a lyrical 4-4 in this, so make sure it's X that you wanna rally with. Oh, make a big man turn to a kid, shout out skull when I splat out wigs. Never seeing X's with your eyes closed, don't move past girls behind your eyelid. Bars and flows, check out their mixture. Tell them man can't handle the fixture. It's all funny games to the person saying it's all funny games. Get beat up and cocked out the picture. Must be active if you think you can wig me. I'll tell my man put down the liquor. I ain't got none, don't care which means I lost them. Genie's out of the bottle when I ain't going back, so now I'm a problem. They can't land, I'm a pro or column. Lyrically taking lives, I'm taking souls. See man's never been stolen. I take heads off, I leave them rolling, just like balls in bowling. I'm a fully charged in a machine like, man better be careful of me. I ain't just another MC, I'll spin your clock 360 degrees, flat line on set. Man, I leave that to see she got a rating, but watch that decrease. Watch your whole team get smashed to pieces, don't puff out your chest like Reese's.
G'day boys and girls, welcome to another exciting edition of Pony Hunter. Now, we've got a real special creature here for you tonight. Take a look at that over there. Oh, that is a PlayStation pony. Absolutely majestic creature. Now, as you can see, he's got a beautiful mane of hair, right? Now, most of them are bald and don't have much muscle mass. But this one, his genetic ancestry has just been lost in the annals of time. So I'm going to get a closer look here. And what I plan to do is very gently mount him like I do to my wife, right? And we're going to see what we got. Okay, let's take a closer look here. All right. All right, buddy. Right. Look at the arch of the back there. Amazing. And those talons as he paws at the DualSense controller. Now, look at the arse. Yeah. I'm going to mount that. Right, here we go. Okay, buddy. Such a beautiful, majestic creature. Amazing. All right, I'm just going to touch over here. Okay, look at that. Absolute muscle mess. It's okay, buddy. Everything's all right. Calm down. 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 It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Oh, he's a lively one. We've got a real ripper here. Okay. You crazy bugger. Calm down. Okay. Oh, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to mark you here. Yeah. I'm just going to tie you up. Everything's going to be fine.
Let me go.
Don't panic. Don't panic. Here we go. He's going nowhere. He's going nowhere, just like his dreams and ambitions. Look at this beautiful, absolutely stunning creature. Okay, buddy, it's okay. Now, we've got to make sure he doesn't get away with anything. So I'm going to mark him so he doesn't escape my wrath. So what shall we say here? Get a bit of skin there. Okay, number 69. Perfect. Okay, wow. What a beauty, eh? Hey, what a beauty. Amazing. Well, join us next week, kids, for another exciting episode of Pony Hunter.
What's up, ponies in the chat? Shout out to Steve Irwin and all the bots, yeah! We're about to get lit! Everybody, let's go! Where's my sign? Brah, brah, brah. Drinking some monster, making me take some monster shit! Yo! Ponies! What's up, everybody? Let's go! Shout out to Jason Schreier. This shit's on fire. That little pony made me believe in Xbox tanks all over again. It's been an eventful week. What's up, everybody? Let's talk some sauce. Everybody in the chat. Oh, feeling some vibes. What's up, everybody in the chat? How's everybody doing? For Spotify listeners out there listening, welcome to the sickest, dankest gaming show, unlike any other. Let me see this out. I haven't even got the freaking stream up, lad. Shout out to Epic Treasure, Cyber Sekiro, a sick name, TZ. What's up, TZ? Red Bull. Oh, nah, the monster, bro. And just look how nice the can looks. It matches the drapes. That sounds weird. Jason, Kalal, Slim Pickens, what's up, bro? Shabs, Rambling Entertainer, Hoggy, Johnny, Phantom Death, Fletch, Purple, Sushi, E-Rank, Serve, Joe Popper. Everybody, welcome, ladies and gentlemen in the chat. We have so much to talk about. Good afternoon, Big Bad Mo. Look at Phantom Death, Huggy, and Big Bad Mo with those green icons. Yeah. Shout out. Mazia. Thank you, man. Bro, all praise goes to freaking Safe, who plays freaking Steve Irwin. And we've got a lot more to come. A lot more to come. Shout out, Zach. It's been in a... What has Jason done now? Says Mighty Guybrush. What hasn't he done? You can guess. Mighty Guybrush on the chat. Just guess what he's done. Just put it in the chat. I'm pretty sure you can guess it. Shout out to KJ Wars. Kalel says, Gad's such a sweetheart. He always highlights me even if I'm a poor bastard. Come on, bro. We don't give a shit about that. I would give you a... what's it called? Gift you a membership, but I can't give it to specific people. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know why YouTube doesn't allow you to do that. So if you're listening on Spotify, this should be on other podcast feed platforms as well, by the way. From Google to... I just put the RSS feed out there. So hopefully it's reaching other people out wherever they need to. But shut up, Jeremy Lau. Not shut up. I said shut out, Jeremy Lausen. I didn't tell you to shut up. We have a lot to talk about. Chat, it's been an eventful week. The fallout is still being felt. Still being felt in the pony stables. It is. It really is. And I thought they'd get over it. But they're now using that energy to lash out against Xbox platforms in every conceivable way. We're seeing Xbox tax. We're talking about game skipping the platform. We're talking about freaking conspiracy theories about Black Myth. Did they secretly money hat that game, chat? Did Sony pay? Did they do that? Is this the slimy business practices that Phil Spencer's talking about? We're going to discuss all that and more. Shout out to Cole Eastwood in the chat. Good to see you, Cole. We got a lot to talk about. But one of the first things I wanted to lead out was this bit of salt. And a shout out to Astro Cyborg. I don't know how he stomachs watching these people. They're so dry. But, you know, here and there, we get to see a little bit of Copium. Check this out.
I'm at that point, too. You know? Putting the
He
whole
is MBG. Still coping about the Xbox showcase.
Yeah, we are. That's the whole thing, dude, is like... all of this for me hinges around look,
he's having an existential crisis, bro.
There's always the conversation about...
He spent 3 years, by the way, crying about PlayStation's roadmap that some fanboys say is irrelevant. I'm sorry, like, you're 3-4 years into the gen and he's still crying. Imagine, no, honestly, forget the Xbox in me. I would be so pissed if I was one of these guys. Imagine 4 years in.
PlayStation better, Xbox games better, PlayStation games better. And what I've learned...
and this is the copium you will see.
...throughout the years is that, you know, you're not really going to change anybody's opinion. You're not going to change their mind. Like, if somebody... like,
what is he saying here?
Here's what I'm going to say.
Finally.
My expectation for PlayStation... and man, I hope they don't let me down. They might, and if they do, that's gonna really suck. But my expectation for PlayStation is when they have a show, whenever it is, like if it's this September or if it's early next year, whenever their expectation
there we go. Look, bro, like 1 minute 17.
They're going to show things that look so good. It's going to basically end the conversations that people are having right now.
And what's those conversations, chat? What are those conversations talking about?
Just completely eviscerate them. It's like, LOL, PlayStation doesn't have games, or PlayStation's disappointing, or PlayStation can't compete. You know, I mean, there are people...
he's holding on to hope this September, yeah? This September. Let's see.
Saying that. Or like, PlayStation is in the dirt, so on and so forth. Like, you know, and like people who thought that what Microsoft showed was so good. Like, it's kind of going to be a situation where it's like, oh, that's cute.
Is it gonna be cute now, baby? the pony soul. And there's gonna be showing something. Oh, that's cute. Ooh, is it cute? Like that hentai freaking photo game. That was cute, wasn't it?
But let's show you this.
Show you what? Name it, Bob. Name it, bruv.
That may seem arrogant,
Yes, it does.
and maybe it is arrogant, but
Yes, it is.
that's because that's what Sony has done this entire time.
This guy, bruv. For 4 years, you've been hanging on hope. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. This guy dressed up like Solid Snake in the last freaking showcase event, looking like a clown. They didn't even show it then. They just showed it twice in the best place where Xbox had the best showings for that game. He's here sitting there capping for a multiplat game that he dressed up for, did a little bit of freaking cosplay for. And now he's gonna be like, they're gonna show me something. Yeah. You know, they showed you something. It was Metal Gear Solid. You know, right at the back there, you got the little freaking poster. It was on the Xbox show. Shut up, lad.
I want to make it clear. That is an expectation based off of previous history, like of what we have witnessed for the past 10 years.
Oh, bruv, he's living in the past, bruv. Does he not realize this is the new Sony, bruv? Gas galore. You were like foam stars. And then
But
you're
it
gonna get
changed?
foam
Absolutely it could. The worst case scenario would be Sony comes out, shows these games, and they don't look that good.
But I'll tell you right now, chat, if you have been strung along for this much time, like you're a showcase, remember this. Before the showcase, this guy was crying along with everyone in the pony stables that they haven't showed us anything for 2 years. So compound interest, bruv. Not only do you have to show us 1 or 2 good games, you have to show us 4 or 5 good games. Because you can't be sitting here like wanking off PlayStation like he is right now, saying they've shown us so much greatness in the last 10 years and they show you 2 games. I demand, if I was a PlayStation guy, I demand 5, 6 first-party games. Show us that shit. You keep repping this platform like saying it's the dankest one and they strung you along since the showcase last year. Compound interest, bruv, applies this year. And now you gotta go more and more.
They look underwhelming. They look like, oh, huh.
What looks underwhelming?
That's not really what I was expecting.
What's he talking about? Oh, he's talking about.
And that would be terrible because it's like, wow, Sony, like that was kind of your thing, man.
He's holding
like
on to the
that
past.
was like the big thing you had going for you that nobody else had. Certainly Microsoft didn't have. And that's why, like, I still do believe that's exactly what Sony's gonna do.
He still believes. Let him have the belief. You know, in many ways, I want to see Sony do something. I refuse to believe that Sony, after all these years, Sony, which needs gaming to survive, is not doing anything. They've got so many good studios. What are they doing? Is the gas pivot that bad? I'm shocked that, bro, you guys know me. Anytime that I took the fattest L vouching for PlayStation last year, I said it was gonna murk Xbox's showcase last year. That's what happens, isn't it, Gaz? Oh, freaking support, freaking support. Give one bit of freaking hope to PlayStation. You give a little bit, and then they shat it back in my face, just like I vouched for Factions. I said, you know what, Naughty Dog doing Factions in a multiplayer game is something to watch out for. Shat the bed. So he's vouching for it, and maybe we should. But you're in year 4, man. And no matter how much the ponies try to leverage third-party games, this is their argument shat back in their faces. So you first party, and I'm not even saying the first party shit. All I'm saying is Naughty Dog can't do multiplayer because clearly they've failed. They failed. That's it. They failed. Naughty Dog has failed. Unless it does another pivot and starts doing multiplayer properly, it's failed. That's not a studio that can do multiplayer. Don't sit there and cite Uncharted 2's multiplayer and Factions and in The Last of Us 1. They've done. You know, how are you going to use like add-on multiplayer as your evidence of this studio is really good at multiplayer? Nah. Cut it, bro. They've now completely said they're just focusing solely on single player. Don't ever make the mistake. Don't ever have the audacity to put up Naughty Dog against something like Rockstar, because that's what people were doing. And that was sacrilege then, and it's sacrilege now. Do not compare GTA 6, GTA 5 to The Last of Us. Just different ball game. A whole different universe. Whole different universe. Cannot flop multiplayer and then get the accolades as the best studio. Done. It's done. Look.
Maybe that makes me a fanboy. Maybe
Yes, it does. You piece of
that makes me toxic for whatever reason. But you know, it's just when
It doesn't. He's allowed to think his pony ways. That's fine.
I see people kind of gushing over Perfect Dark gameplay and what they see with Fable, and I'm just like,
And you're just like, what? What? I didn't watch all of this clip, so.
yeah, sure, it looks good, but it's like,
But it's like, what?
I'm pretty sure, like,
Yeah.
even just something like Death
Yeah.
Stranding 2 is probably going to look better than both of these games put together.
Bruv, this guy wants to work for Amazon more than anyone else, bruv. When you say it looks better, do you mean visually? Better than both games put together? Fable? Have you seen the visuals of Fable? You guys are saying it's not even real graphics. You're saying it's bullshit. Now it's gonna look better than Perfect Dark and Fable put together? It's not even a first party title.
And that's not even a first party studio. Like, I'm pretty sure Ghost of Tsushima is going to, like, kind of wipe the floor with these games.
Are you fucking... Oh my day. Ghost of Tsushima, when it came out, it wasn't exactly the best looking. Art style wise, it looked great. But you're telling me on raw visual fidelity. I am looking forward to Ghost of Tsushima too. I think it will look great. But you're better than freaking Fable and... Not just Fable. He's not even saying that. He's like, better than that and Perfect Dark put together? This guy is on major copium. Major copium.
And again, maybe that's an asshole thing to say or arrogant, but it's just, I'm just speaking for me. Like, I'm not saying...
You're allowed to speak for yourself, but we're allowed to shit on you.
That you, like, that's an objective fact. That, like, no, that is what, like, Perfect Dark and Fable are gonna just get annihilated by the next game Sony reveals. I'm not saying that's an objective. I'm just saying I believe that what Sony, like, when I see that game in my mind,
Yeah.
because that's the whole thing. People,
What is he seeing in his mind, bro? He has some grade A freaking chronic on
people
here,
have
bro.
said over and over again, and I'm not just talking about graphics, by the way.
What? Well, I was gonna go into that. What is he talking about?
People have said over.
Gameplay? Gameplay is good. So he's talking, not just talking about graphics, he's talking about gameplay. Gameplay of Death Stranding 2, the sequel to the delivery simulator, which I haven't played, the original one, which I want to, because I really like the way Death Stranding 2 was shown. But he's saying that the gameplay of Death Stranding 2 is going to trounce Fable, the RPG, and it's going to trounce Perfect Dark, the first-person stealth espionage mirror's edge type parkour game put together. He's put two genres put together. It's gonna smash it. It's gonna smash it. My name's MBG, and I'm coping hard.
Over and over again. Like, dude, if that was a Sony showcase, you'd be losing your mind. It's like,
Yes, you would.
yeah, I'd probably be losing my mind and be like, what the fuck?
What?
I would be losing my mind. Like, dude,
You mean, like it was bad? What the flip? After all the shit you've been giving you, bruv, they would give you diarrhea on a plate and you'd lick it, bruv. After all the shit they've not given you.
I'm just saying, like, if I see if I see Santa Monica Studio pop up, like, dude, I'm expecting literally one of the best looking fucking trailers I've ever seen in my life.
Bruv, Santa Monica. Bro, they gave you God of War Ragnarok, and it's a decent looking game, but is it leagues ahead of what it gave you before? And how long will it take for you to get those games? How long are you gonna be okay? The time is past. I'm sorry. PlayStation guys, you're on borrowed time on this exclusivity argument. Sony blew its load with its cross-gen games at the start. I'm being honest with you. I would not be happy. Great start. Typically, they have bad 3 years. Okay, fine. You ran it on cross-gen. Just need to have those tentpole games, those big bangers. They're going to be more and more scarce as Sony starts focusing on freaking gas live service platformers. So now we're seeing... Let me show you some of the shit we're seeing. Where I didn't even tweet this out. What the hell's wrong with me, bruv? 1 second, bruv. 1 second, bruv. Let me catch up. Let's say live. Let me go to the chat. Sorry, chat. I've been so caught up in the source. I guess this is the source. Look, MVG cannot be blamed for thinking the way he does. He's been holding on hope. And I do agree that Sony does deserve the benefit of the doubt because it delivers in many ways. And there's part of me thinking, surely there's no way. Surely there's no way that, Sony's gonna just shit the bed for the entire... Because this is their business, right? But then I'm seeing a major shift in Sony's business market strategy as well. And I saw something, what's that prick's name? Colin Moriarty. Where is he? Basically saying that Sony is... Now, the copium is that Sony is now doing Nintendo strategy. Like, it's competing with Nintendo. Like, let me show you. And by the way, I'm not saying that his argument is bad. He's just a dick. But at the same time, look at this. PlayStation's focus on high quality fare for adults helps them dominate the console space. Now it seems like they're turning the ship to compete with a much stauncher and more formidable competitor, Nintendo. And what's this based on? What's this based on? Can Sony ever hope to reignite the variety of PS1 and PS2 days? Really? Really? Can they do that? Chat. Can Sony do that? This variety thing that so many people stretch their backsides to say, well, Nick must say this. They're really bringing the variety. The one, I will give it, they did it with PSVR. And where's PSVR now? Where's PSVR now, by the way? PSVR now is shitting the bed. PSVR's screwed. We're hearing reports, allegedly, and no one's going to be surprised about this, bruv. Sony is allegedly pulling PSVR 2 funding. Why would it not push that funding, pull that funding? What are their first-party studios doing? Which first-party studio is actually really going ahead? Are you seeing a litany of incredible first-party exclusives for the PSVR 2 that they're really supporting it, really taking advantage of it? Do you see people other than freaking, what's his name? The Street Fighter statue. Christopher Hart. Do you see? Is the only person there just repping PSVR 2? It's freaking dying. There's no one supporting that hardware. And so you're telling me now they have this variety that the first-party studios isn't even bothering with? Like your Call of the Mountain, where they climb some mountains and that's it, done. And then you've got Astrobot. That's the main thing. They see one game and they're like, oh, Sony's going really hard on combating Nintendo. Bruv, Nintendo will bury you. Nintendo will absolutely flambe the shit out of you, man. Are you on crack? Sony really thinks can go after Nintendo? I say go for it. Go for it. Astrobot looks great, but you're telling me you need more than one game, bruv. Compete with Nintendo. Do it. The bot in me wants them to do it. Go freaking fight Nintendo, bruv. But when you do fight Nintendo, don't... You might want to not tune into MVG's freaking streams, because he's going to be pissed. And I don't blame him, because they've been spoiled. They had a generation of these sad dad, high quality graphics third person games, and that's all they want. But variety is actually what will save PlayStation. if PlayStation can bring back that variety like it did in PS1, PS2 days, and I don't think they will, but they need to. They need to, but they're chasing that gas money too hard because that's where the money's at. Because that's how Sea of Thieves, 6-year-old Xbox C shipping game that these ponies made fun of, dominated the entire chart on the year of their stacked year. Gas, yeah? You love the gas. Surf says Phil was right about VR. I'm sure he was, bruv. I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was. PSVR where hundreds work so dozens can play. Oh shit. Oh shit, go with the savagery. PSVR where hundreds work so dozens can play. Oh shit. Oh shit, we got dead. Shout out dead. Rest in peace, PSVR 2. Please send your condolences to Christopher Hart. Poor guy, man. He's the single-handedly doing the marketing for Sony for that device. And there he is. And you know how much flack David Jaffe got for saying PSVR 2 is dead? How much flack did that guy, that Japanese guy in Bloomberg reported on them scaling back production of PSVR 2? And then Nibbles came on the scene and was like, how dare you? This is the wrong freaking argumentation. Just brought up some bollocks. Yo, PSVR. I don't want VR as tech to die, but if your efforts in supporting this are so anemic as a first-party output, it's on you to show support for it. Even for the PC support sucks. You're shit. So, dead. Dead. Or will PlayStation actually get the killer app for PSVR 2? Which it cut support for its previous gen hardware for money. No reason. This week, we saw... Oh shit, I can actually check the time on it. This week we saw Nintendo's Direct. I didn't watch all of it. I actually didn't watch any of it. I've been so busy this week. But I see social media go crazy over a game that we always... Come on, man. Even I have to put respect on this name. I need to complete Metro Prime that I've got on my Switch. I've got so much stick drift. I need to get back on it. So we got Metro Prime, and it looks good, yeah. But I'm sure the gameplay is going to be good. But it didn't astound me. Like, you know, when we saw Tears of the Kingdom's like gameplay, it was oozing just the vibes. This is very, very, and I'm sure when you do play it, it's going to be nice. But it just kind of reminded me like, because it's Switch, yeah? Like, this console needs some freaking, I mean, it's not bad for a Switch, by the way. It's very nice for a Switch, bro. Doesn't it look like Halo 4 to you guys? Kind of reminds me of Halo 4. Halo 4 is a very beautiful game. Not as good looking as Halo 4, but still looks good. And kind of reminds me of the Switch, I forgot what's it called? The Switch game. Where's my Switch? Oh, it's in my room. I was playing it recently. Yeah, man. Like, it looks good. But they showed that, and they showed a new Zelda game and a couple of other games. Now, this is how desperate journalists were. Last week I apologized to you all. I said, you know what? Because I was staunchly against this idea of Xbox tax. I felt like this is another bit of Xbox victim mentality, yeah? But over the years, I've just like, since that comment, I see so many of these reputable journalists expose themselves majorly. And, well, you need to see some of this shit, man. Like the biggest journalists in this space, they couldn't help themselves. They were so desperate for a W. So they appointed who? Nintendo. Nintendo became the surrogate. This is Jason Schreier. He says it took an extra week this time, but as always, Nintendo has saved E3. Are you serious? Are you serious? Xbox delivered one of the best showcases for the ages, and Nintendo saved E3 with Metro Prime and one Zelda game. It's a good showcase. I'm not even saying the direct is bad. It was great. But you're telling me that that match, the onslaught, the absolute utter onslaught of Xbox. And then someone replies to him, goes, well, Simone Lazaro says, Xbox was excellent, Jason. Yes. And what does Jason say? On one other nice thing about Nintendo Direct is that you don't have to wonder which studios they'll shut down a year later. What the absolute does that have to do with the showcase? What does that have to do with the showcase? That they shut down Tango Gameworks? That means if this freaking penguin-looking piece of actually ever did a game review, do not trust it. I'm sure he doesn't. I mean, who would listen to Jason Schreier's freaking game review? But he's here talking about layoffs for what reason? And you know what? Look at this little bald-headed. He got to come to his rescue, didn't he? Where is it? Why does it do that? He go, Nick Marseille. Shout out to Nick. He goes, what's wrong with what Jason said? What do you mean? We're talking about what saved E3, yeah? So how are we talking about the layoffs? He goes, and I said to him, should we not assess the merits and strength of the showcase based on what was shown? Or for some reason, layoffs? And he's friends with Buddy Ty Kim. Do you know who Ty Kim is, chat? Ty Kim used to work for Bloomberg with Jason, and he's the most blithering pony that looks is the exact copy and paste of Red Dragon. Xbox tax, you want to talk about that? And he goes, Nick Marseille, this guy, Nick Marseille, I can expose your hypocrisy here madly. There's nothing unreasonable about still being upset at the closures. Especially after it didn't happen God knows how long ago, and every explanation has been nothing but PR bile. So, what is that got to do with showcase? What does that have to do with the showcase? So if you're going to make an assessment of the showcase, it's irrelevant. Should studios start docking points in reviews for publishers that laid off studios? What are we doing? Like, does your opinion, you just completely shat your opinion down the toilet because you're not assessing the showcases on the performance of the platforms. You've got ulterior motive, and you've just mixed up all this irrelevant bollocks with it. And he goes, why should he care about the merits and strengths of the showcase? Because frickin' Nick, that's the conversation. That's the conversation. If he can't say they saved E3 and then talk about frickin' things of Nintendo's proven that regardless of how many awards and accolades their games get, they're still not safe from closure. What do I do, chat? A lot of my friends ask me, Gaz, how do you deal with these people on a daily basis? Like, why do you not smash your head against a desk? I do, because people are stupid. We're talking about the best showcase and the E3 period. And this is the kind of disingenuous shit you get. Bruv, come on, blood. And then you have Christopher Dring. And this is what I'm talking about. Not even freaking the stamp hasn't even been sealed. The ink hasn't even dried from IGN's buyout of Eurogamer. And Eurogamer's turned into an absolute cesspit. First you have some reviewer at Eurogamer for, was it Elden Ring? Docked it pointers saying, what are the Elden Ring's DLC is getting critical acclaim. It looks incredible, and I need to start doing that stream once I give me some time, God. But it looked great. People are excited, and you have to have a divergent review, which you're entitled to, but at least justify your opinion. And this is someone, a lady, I think, at Eurogamer. Correct me if I'm wrong. She's saying, she said, "Oh, one of the best things. I'll try and find it because one of the best things about wait, let me save this in another place because one of the best things about Elden Ring is completely missing, and she's talking about the freaking notes that other players leave about tips to play the game. How is that a fundamental feature of Elden Ring, bruv? And you're sitting there crying about it. But that's not even the worst part. That feature is in there, but the person didn't even realize the game hasn't even come out yet. So how the hell are people supposed to release notes for a game that hasn't been released? You're playing a review. Eurogamers going down the toilet because IGN's bought them, and they've literally just shat the bed. Like, and this is what I'm telling you. Don't, like, just allow these people, man. Like, they have so much control over so much power in the media space. And they just don't back it. They just don't back it with quality content. They're freaking shags, blood. And yet you loved Jason when he grilled Naughty Dog. I did love Jason when he grilled Naughty Dog. But Jason is still a piece of shit. Jason is always going to be a piece of shit. And I love the fact that the people that actually backed Jason Schreier, the ponies that did, lost their shit when he came after freaking Naughty Dog. And Crunch, which I make fun of all the time. I made fun of Jason Schreier and Crunch with a stupid Crunch thing. All the time. Even though it was a Sony Studios. Because he's crying about Crunch all the time. I even went this on Game On Daily. He was crying about the makeup of a brand new studio in Europe or in Poland somewhere. Because, oh, nice diversity, people. Bruv, are you... These virtue signaling absolute pricks, man. I felt sorry for this studio, man. It's a brand new studio. They shared their freaking little group photo of them, 15 of them, in the freaking Europe now, where everyone's white. I'm like, oh yeah, where's the diversity in that? Bruv, it's a small studio, 15 people, 15 mates. They have to just hire. Let me get some brown person here. Let me get a chick with purple hair here. This prick doesn't have any idea that he's using his influence to instantly. New studios come up and they're shat on by a bunch of freaking rainbow hair colored people just shitting on them with virtue signaling for what? How dare you, man? Who gave you that right to do that? This is why I go raw on these people, man. I'm not white, man. I don't have a freaking case to fight for the white people, man. But you have to... Who are you? And I'll tell you who you are. This prick wrote his book about freaking Blizzard's bad treatment, which he kept quiet until he wanted to release his book. And there it is, the expose. Let them get molested a little bit more for a little longer. Yeah, now it's time to release my book. Shut up, man. I hate these people, man. These people talk so much bollocks, bro. Don't sit there and cry virtue signaling about 50 people because they haven't got any melanin and then freaking sell your book to, freaking profit off their misery that you care so much about. These people are everywhere. I don't say it to his face, that Volus looking piece of shit. If he was a Mass Effect, he'd be a Volus. This is what pisses me off. It's not about console wars. It's just like these people all the time. Virtue signal so much, man. Bollocks, bro. Rambling Entertained, shout out to you with the $2 because they are more upset at Xbox closing than Sony. Bro, the double standards on that is insane. Insane. And that's why I have to remind everyone. Like, what's going on there? What's going on there? And then you have... freaking Christopher Drake. Where's I think it was Frit or someone who shared the what's it called? Basically it's a clip of someone just crying about it. But I do want to play it so you guys get context. Fritanga always changes his freaking name. It's so annoying. Is it Fritanga? There it is. Let me find it. Okay, here we go. Actually, I'm not even showing the screen, but let me show you. 1 second. So apparently, Elden Ring's not performing that well on PC. It's got frame rate drops as well, so it's got pretty bad user reviews. Great game, but it's just getting murked. So here it is. Holy shit, you got 19,000 likes on that? Holy shit.
One of my biggest issues with...
Let me pause this music.
This DLC is how it explicitly abandons the core appeal of Elden Ring as a living text to be read and learned, and ambiently, lovingly communicated across realms through vague multiplayer messages. The actual lore...
Bruv, first of all, you're wrong there, is there. People make mistakes.
One of my
Secondly,
biggest issues with this DLC
one of the biggest issues with the DLC is the fact that people don't use leave their useless notes for this person.
is how it explicitly
And the way she described it is ridiculous to me.
abandons.
It explicitly abandons. You know the little notes that people leave, like little actions, and you know what the little notes that they had, and everything was like some finger the butt or some whatever it was people left her. That's what she misses, and she describes that
Core
as
appeal of Elden Ring as a living text
it's the core appeal of Elden Ring is those little notes, a living
to
text
be read and learned,
to be read and learned,
and
ambiently, lovingly
communicated
communicated
across
across
realms.
realms. That's a beautification of a basic text feature where people say, finger this face. She's entitled to her opinion, of course, but that's Eurogamer already, and Eurogamer's shitting the bed in many ways. We saw another article from them. What was it? Christopher Dring working for this guy, and then Christopher Dring is here, literally being salty as hell. That awkward moment when they have to take back the not E3 winner trophy from Xbox. He's talking about Nintendo. You can't help it. And then he's going to pretend to be a victim. This is the same guy who literally used the IGN's freaking app to say that, you know what, Astrobot is beating everything in terms of most, like, ordered game or whatever. We talked about it last week. From the app. He's already sold out. I'm gonna enjoy just murking these lot, bruv. It's like all of us in the gaming space give them so much credibility for no reason because we're holding on to the old images of these are the big guys, the big boys. They get the exclusive interviews, and they don't do good. Like Ryan McCaffrey did not do a good job with the Phil Spencer interview. Softball questions. Sat there and just. What happened with Tango Game Awards? Oh, okay. Fucking probe, man. You're a journalist. That's what you can do. Nah, don't rate these people, man. Bad news. PlayStation gets less chicks than Xbox. Bad news. Bad news gets less clicks than bad Xbox. Bad PlayStation news gets less clicks than bad Xbox news. Panic Boss, thank you for the super chat. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Do you know how we know? Because look at all the bullshit we've seen over the years with Starfield. Remember the PC Gamer? 7, IGN 7. They were and GameSpot. They were just battling. They kept repeating. PC Gamer was relentless on it, trying to shit on it because it's getting the clicks. IGN, same. GameSpot, same. We see it all the time. So they deserve to get merged. So that's why I was wrong about Xbox tax. Because it's easy to profit off hating it. You've got people like Jason Schreier, Christopher Dring, and all these lot that... And I'm not saying that you've got, like, on the PlayStation side, you've got Survivor, and they're pretty suspect coverage of PlayStation. But by and large, and it's compounded by the fact that PlayStation... Okay, fine, Xbox falters in many ways. But the double standard is crazy, and these kind of people will cry and play like the little freaking violin there. Oh no, I was just reporting on it, like Christopher Dring was. And oh no, there's that awkward moment where they give the way that. Come on, bruv. Then don't cry about it. He said he was gonna get off freaking social media, yeah? Couldn't handle it, and then 1 week later he was back. Trademark tings, lad. Trademark tings. The music's too loud. Oh shit. Oh yeah, shit. These so-called journalists and Tim Dog are an embarrassment again. Why did you put Tim Dog handicapped gamer with a 5? Why did you put Tim Dog in there with the journalists, bro? I can't wait to show you the Tim Dog video we're going to be filming. How can you subscribe to the Xbox tax nonsense when you literally just said you love Jason Schreier when you went after ND lol? Huh? Oh, bro, I have to go remedial again for Nick Marseille. Oh my fucking days, bro. Xbox tax. Nick Marseille, listen carefully. You have key figures in the media space who repeatedly shit on the Xbox platform. Jason Schreier calling out PlayStation, Nintendo, Naughty Dog once doesn't equate to freaking doing all that shit for years and making that bollocks for years. You think, oh, he called out Naughty Dog once and the crunch, that means he's freaking equitable. All right then. Let's apply that logic, Nick Marseille. Jess Corden, answer the question in the chat. Do you think Jess Corden is biased against Sony? Do you think that he's fair because he's called out Xbox loads? Do you think he's fair? Because by your logic, he's the most medium. There's no PlayStation bias in the veins of Jess Corden because he's complete, because he's called him out before, right? He's called out Xbox before, right? Answer the question. I know he called out freaking Nick Marseille and his freaking victim complex for Naughty Dog. Sitting there constantly being a martyr for Naughty Dog. Bollocks, man. You know Jess Corden is biased in favor of Xbox. No one's gonna deny that. Why is it so hard for you to admit Jason Schreier has a hard-on for PlayStation? Christopher Drigg sat there, and then when Christopher Drigg does a freaking interview with who? Sean Layden, Tencent's own Sean Layden, and you guys defend that guy. He works for Tencent. Like, Tencent consolidates like shit, and you still worship Sean Layden, the massive hypocrite, as that guy dares talk about consolidation and doesn't even allow Tencent to even come out from his mouth. Go on, Nick. Is Jess Corden unbiased because he's called out Xbox before? Answer the question. I don't see. He disappeared. Disappeared. It's like saying I'm not biased against PlayStation because I made a video talking about Xbox and calling out Phil Spencer. I still call out Phil Spencer every day. I'm not biased. Hey, man. There's no PlayStation tax as I'm concerned. I'm a very fair, level-headed guy. No bias because I've called them out. Come on, bro. We all know I would like to shit on PlayStation. Razor Ultron says, Sean Layden just said that there should be a single console platform. Did he? Of course he does. It should be owned by China. Guys, why don't you bring in Nick Marseille and Huggy? That'd be cool. I need to figure out how Mozambique. We tried to bring Huggy in last week. Although I think I fixed it. Sean hates consumers and loves monopolies. Nick Marseille is obsessed with you guys. I know. I don't blame him. He wishes he was me. Huggy's in the chat. Huggy's in every chat. So, you know, bruv, it is what it is. When I say Xbox tax, I mean key journalists and big publications who have suspect behavior all the time, repeated offenses. Because common sense, PlayStation is the biggest platform, yeah? Would it hurt or benefit journalists to be supportive of the bigger platform or disruptive against it? We have common sense, man. Why is this industry not impervious? Why is this industry impervious to any kind of bias? We have had years and decades of this kind of... There is enough jurisprudence on this matter. When GameSpot, Sony tried to penalize GameSpot for its poor review of Little Big Planet, saying that we're going to withhold, basically blackmail them. Oh shit, this is a tune. Yeah! There's a trial. He's a liar. Xbox tax. What a tune. Ellen talking shit. Nick Master, where is he? Little Nicky's disappeared. Freaking like Casper the Friendly Ghost. You cut. You cut. Every time Xbox starts doing well, you see the freaking intolerance just come out there. Yeah, and they expose it every time. We had NXG constantly watching my tweets and getting freaking angry. He's not beating the pony allegations. Why would NXG with his freaking hardware comparisons? And then literally, and for years, everyone said like, hey, hold on, man. Why do you have to add your little commentary at the end of it? You're just supposed to do comparisons. Why are you adding these pony narratives in there? And then what happens? His channels, I don't know what, IGN hires him. It's like, you know what? Give him a job. Shabs. Shout out to you, Shabs with the 5. Because I Koopo'd accidentally purchased 2 copies of Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance Xbox Play Anywhere. Here's some code. Everyone give love to Shabs. One of the most generous people out there, man. Always gives out game codes, man. Shout out to Shabs, man. Give him some love in the chat. Mighty Guybrush with the 5 just doesn't hide his biases, where the other journalists pretend to be unbiased, clutch their pearls when they're called out. Thank you, Mighty Guy. That's what they do. Let them do it. But we're not going to believe that bollocks. Come on, bruv. We know that you're biased as hell. Monster coursing through my veins. But this week we saw some bad news for Xbox. I mean, every week we get some kind of bad news for one platform or the other. Marvel vs. Capcom is skipping the Xbox platforms. I saw a bit of this noise, and again, it's not good news. But this is a game that's coming out on. That's not Marvel vs. Capcom. I've got the wrong trailer playing here. But Marvel vs. Capcom is coming on PS4, Switch, and something else. And so people are like, another game skipping Xbox. Now, I don't know what the full story behind it is. It's not good. And the fighting game community on Xbox needs to be enhanced, not shat on. So, and Steam, yeah? Shout out to NC. Steam, Switch, and PS4. It's not even on PS5, by the way. So that's why I'm like, all right, it's not even on the PS5. It's on the old PlayStation console. So is there a particular reason why they've done that? But at the same time, I would say, well, it's still not good enough, Xbox. So you need to really not let any area falter if you want Game Pass to succeed. PlayStation is becoming, the main console for fighting games. You did an admirable job on the 360 days, man. The 360 was actually a decent platform for fighters in terms of support, in terms of what it was for supported in terms of the fighting game community. Obviously not incredible, but it was still pretty damn sick. But I don't know what the reason is. It's the engine. Maybe? I don't know what it is. But I'm not going to sit there and cry about it, nor am I going to excuse Xbox for it. It's just, it needs to happen. Like, Xbox cannot let that shit happen all the time. Rambling entertained with the 5. PlayStation just have a permanent tax cut. Let's look at how the media treats PC and Xbox. Nintendo's left alone because they're not competition. PlayStation is the media darling. And it will always be that. It will always be that. Because after decades and decades of building up an audience, and finding that with the journalists and support, it's going to be hard to disrupt that. What is this track, bro? I'm too happy. La 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 la. Let me change it. I'll just keep it. Yeah, I agree. When you start having third-party games out of your console, it becomes a problem. I see a lot of Foot Clan goons here. Oh no, Alex streams? Shout out to you. It's not the media's fault. Xbox shat the bed often, and then PlayStation did in the past 14 years. There's Nick Marseille's come back again. True. Absolutely. But again, does that exonerate the media's biased coverage? Can Jason Schreier not think of the assessment of games performance and talk about his self-righteous studio closures argument? Should we allow journalists to carry on being biased because Xbox shat the bed last 14 years? So when they review a game like Metro did and say, oh, Hi-Fi Rush, but it's coming out on Xbox, then Xbox have had bad games, so let me dock some points for this freaking game. Come on, man. How long is that gonna happen? And I like that. And some of it's overzealous. Some of it's bollocks. Like from the Xbox community, we have this horrible habit of being victims all the time. But I wouldn't be saying this if it's like, I would feel stupid to deny the tax at this point. There's so many points I'm just going to be like, bruh, I argued against it. And now I'm like, yeah. Shortly, we're going to talk about Matt Booty's multi-platform strategy, but let's talk about this next topic because this has been doing the airwaves recently. And that is, one second, Black Myth Wukong. Another L for Xbox. Black Myth Wukong is not coming to Xbox at launch because the studio said it needs to do optimizations for the platform. Series S, to me, it seems like it's the Series S again, because we had the same thing with Larian and Baldur's Gate. But there is all kind of speculation and a lot of allegations against Sony. The community, Jess Corden's article, people say the response from Microsoft implies that this is as a result of Microsoft's PlayStation's money hatting. So, shout out to Windows Central's Jess Corden, who says Black Myth Wukong is delayed on Xbox Series X, and now Microsoft has responded. And when I read this initially, I messaged Jess, I was like, you piece of shit, give me my 15 seconds back, because you're not saying anything. This is a non-statement. But then when you read it, look, this is what Microsoft said in response to thingy. Let me just change track. Yeah. We are currently optimizing the Xbox Series X S version to meet our quality standards, said GameScience, so it won't release simultaneously with other platforms. We apologize for the delay, blah, blah, blah. We'll announce the release date as soon as it meets our quality standards. Black Myth Wukong looks like an incredible game. Xbox cannot... It's like Baldur's Gate all over again. Xbox shits the bed on a big third-party game from a new studio, actually, in this case. Doesn't get to feature on the... Xbox cannot afford to have these L's, man. It's just really bad luck. And I am really looking forward to Black Myth Wukong. So, Jess Gordon then goes on and asks Microsoft and GameScience to comment. And this is a pretty standard PR response. We're excited for the launch of Black Myth Wukong on Series X and X and are working with GameScience to bring the game to our platforms. We can't comment on the deals made by our partners with other platform holders, but we remain focused on making Xbox the best platform to play, blah, 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 blah. Why I mentioned this? This is where people are going on a tangent, going on a frolic. We can't comment on the deals by our partners with other platforms. Who's asking you about deals with other platforms? No one even mentioned it. Why are they doing it? And I think you've got King David is pouring some gasoline on this, saying, I think he was suggesting that Sarah Bond was hinting at this. And then you got just got met with a no comment from I think it was Game Science. And people are inferring from that hold on, that just suggests that Microsoft in a roundabout way is alluding to the slimy business practices that Phil Spencer is alluding to. Exclusivity deal or Xbox Series S issue? And me, you know what I think? I don't know the answer to that question because I'm not going to pretend to know. On the one hand, if PlayStation did this, Sony did this, I will never underestimate Sony's propensity to do shitty things because I know what the company is like. I know how it's run and how ruthless it is. And in many ways, it has to be, no? To maintain where it's at as a corporation. I may not like its stuff as a gamer, but I can understand what Sony does. So I hate their money hatting. I hate all of that bollocks, but I understand it. So would it surprise me that PlayStation actually did this? Not at all. Not one single bit would I be surprised. And it's not even a money hatting deal. Send a team out there. Come on, bruv. Send out a few people there. Go to China. He's like, yo, what's up, man? We like your game. We're going to send you some support. Fly out your team. Hey, you want a party? Bro, if I was working for Sony, yeah, and they were like, yo, go see these guys in, I think they're in China, right? Go see them, man. Show support for your platform. Just mingle with them. Have a party. You got little things. And they'll be like, get sweet with them because they have a look at how good their game is. And if it's good, come back to us. I'll go there. I'll be going to China. I'll go to China and I'll be like, all right, I report this game is looking sick, guys. Hiroki, give me some money, bruv. Give me access to the business card. I want to take these out. I want to take these lot out on that Sony money. Show him a good time. Hiroki, being the smart man that he is, he's like, go on, Gaz. Here's some money. Take him out. Show him a good time. All right, bruv. Let's go. Strip club, everything. Bam! China. We're going to party galore, bruv. These guys going to have a hangover for days. We're going to be lit. And they're like, yo, we can do a money hacking deal if you want. But, by the way, how was that blonde I sent you? You like that one? Yeah. By the way, I've got your videos. Fucking support at PlayStation or we'll leak the shit. That's right. Doing a freaking Weinstein. Nah. I'm playing. I'm not saying that they blackmailed the staff at the studio with videos of their escapades as they were forced to party. But I'm just saying, man. Like, I'm being on a level. Like, these kind of things happen where you go in, Sony aggressively sends its teams out for quality assurances, mingle a little bit, network. He's like, hey, man, if Xbox, come on, man, Xbox is buying Xbox. Ugh, money just fell on the table. Maybe not. Maybe it could happen. But what do I think? I say this, and Xbox is gonna hate me in the chat. Why do you think the Xbox Series S deserves the benefit of the doubt in this scenario? That we just recently had precedent of the Series S holding things back. And another game as well, which I forgot. But Baldur's Gate was a massive game. I know split screen's demanding, but the Series S has been a problem. And the RAM is being a problem. And day one, Digital Foundry said the RAM is going to be a problem. So, I remember Bethesda had a couple of people also pissed off about the Series S. And then the next day, ZeniMax got acquired. And those two guys, I remember, deleted their tweets. So, I think it's the Series S. Sony is not shy to do money-hatting deals, man. Sony will announce it. The most egregious one was Stellar Blade. which was revealed on an Xbox showcase, and then boom, bought it straight away. Goodbye. It was a goodbye. And this is what pisses me off about Xbox. Phil Spencer sitting there, and he's just like, and he goes on stage, he goes like, we don't do slimy business practices. When your freaking competitor was doing these all these years, you're sitting there crying, and you come in on freaking to the FTC and say, oh, every time we put games on their platform, they use their money to murk us. And now you're voluntarily putting your games on that platform. You want me to support this, man? It's bullshitting you, man. So either Sony, do it. Do what you want to do. I don't like it. I call it a bullshit practice. I hate money hatting. But Sony, go ahead and do it. And Microsoft and Xbox, sit there and look like a victim or do something about it. And these Xbox freaking guys don't have the appetite to fight like that. They're so soft and bullshit. Come on, man. And this is your making. You want to get some brownie points? What? So Jason Schreier will give you a massage? That guy will still write bullshit articles about you, no matter how nice you are. And that's why I respect PlayStation in many ways in that sense. They aggressively look out to leverage their console platform, irrespective of their pivots here, PC support here, Nintendo support here and there. They do it, no? So, what do you want, Xbox fans? Why do you defend Phil Spencer when he does that? For the betterment of gamers. I just don't like that. Don't like that soft approach. And people on Xbox don't as well. The old school ones. Phil's with the finger in his ass. He's not doing anything, says Ray. Phil is not a tough guy business-wise. That's just facts. You're right, sir. He wants everyone in gaming to be happy. Bruv, this is not a charity, man. And Phil Spencer's got the wrong idea, man. He's got the wrong idea. And, you know, but I need to give a special shout out. You know, so I have to deal with some morons in my chat, bruv, or in my... I have to give a shout out to... I said I would. So, Donnie, I'm sorry, bruv, but you're going to get flambéed, bruv. Because that right now, the massive allegations from everyone, from like the Xbox community saying money hacking, slimy business practice, what's not. So I said, bruv, this is a very... This should not be a contentious tweet. But the ponies, sorry, Donnie. But single-digit IQ narratives need to be murked. I said this. Would it surprise me if Sony money hatted Black Myth Wukong? Absolutely not. Does that make Xbox a victim? No. Spencer crying about slimy platform stuff, then opening his legs wide open for Sony is lame. The kumbaya shit is fake. And where's Donnie? Somewhere in the chat he goes... Oh, where's it gone? He goes, there are no allegations. And I argued with him for ages. There are no allegations. All the things we're talking about, all the Xbox fans crying about it, Jess Gordon pouring fuel on it, there are no allegations. We have been living in a simulation. I'm like, bruv, do you have one GCSE? How stupid. Like, Xbox fans are making allegations. So yes, there are allegations. Oh my God, that's your basis? Bruv, it's not my basis. It's an observable fact. Do you know what the definition of allegations is, Donnie? I had to freaking paste it for him. The definition of allegation, a claim or assertion that someone has done something wrong, typically made without proof. And he's still going on. Like, oh, and I'm like, what are you saying? I'm not even agreeing with the allegation. And I deal with these people on the daily, bro. I have the patience of a saint. No, I don't. But come on, bro. Like, bro. Like, you're an old man. How have you worked so many years? They're not allegations. Shout out to Neil. Welcome to the Septic supporter tier. Shout out to Neil, one of the most positive guys out in the community as well. And shout out to Justin Boudreaux with the 2. I wish Xbox leadership grow a pair. Bro, me and you, man. Me and you. And I get so much bullshit from the community. Rambling Entertained with the 5. Thank you, man. He goes, Microsoft has enough money to make every upcoming game for the gen exclusive, but they're moaning about slimy tactic. I want to read that super chat again. And this is the hypocrisy. And Xbox fans don't want to say it. Microsoft has enough money to make every game exclusive for their platform. And they're doing it. Instead, they're bringing their games to PlayStation voluntarily. And in the same corner of his mouth, he's talking about slimy business practices. The same guy who said that Sony uses that money to hurt their platform. Bruv, are you taking the piss, man? Like, why should we take you seriously? Why should we take you seriously? You're talking bollocks. Don't cry like a victim and then feed the... You're literally shitting on the hand that feeds you. And you've chosen to be fed by that beast. And then you cry about its practices. Shut the flip up, man. Hush your mouth. You're in bed with them now. Voluntarily. You've lost your respect. And you've, through your failures, have enabled the platform to be where it's at. So don't open your shit. And this is me talking shit about the platform holders. Like, don't do it. Or do it and just be called out for being just a hypocrite. It doesn't... Like, what are you doing? Can't respect that. Now, the Xbox multiplat strategy. So, remember the just 4 games? Just 4 games? And I told you then it was a lie. I told you then it was a lie. And then people brushed it under the rug at the Xbox Summer Showcase, where he goes, yeah, we have other games. And then just, when he told you those just 4 games, the other games for PlayStation were already being worked on. So he's lying to you. He knows there were more than 4 games, so don't believe their lies. Like, everyone's like, oh, you're pony botting. I'm not. I'm telling you, he's lying to your face and you're taking it. Come on. I've noticed since Starfield's launch there has been crazy coping. They gave the game as mid, but 9 months later they still can't shut up about it. Bro, Mr. Ice Guy, that is the kind of bollocks you're going to continue to see with the journalists. They were so mad about that game. And they repeatedly, especially PC Gamer, repeatedly just constantly on a daily had a new article every day just talking shit about Starfield. And this is a challenge that Xbox has, which is all the more reason not to be nice with anyone. Just I don't get the soft approach with the media, with your competitor, when all the shit is against you. And Sony doesn't tolerate this nonsense. Not one bit. It wasn't a lie. Right now is the key part. Bro. So, what are you doing? Just 4 games? Knowing full well that it's not just 4 games. They were committed to more than just 4 games right out the gate. Hellblade 2 is coming to PS5. It's coming. So it was never just 4 games. It was they're just managing your expectation. So this week we got Matt Booty. And shout out to Clobril. Talking about the exclusivity multi-platform balance going forward. We continue to make those decisions individually on a case-by-case basis. We're absolutely committing to having launch exclusives on Xbox. Look at the wording. we're absolutely committed to having launch exclusives on Xbox. It's part of our core promise. Let me just go back to this article. Oh no, it's a freaking podcast. There was another article here. The Xbox device will always be core to what we do. The console's foundational to what we do. All this is bollocks, by the way. But launch exclusives. Xbox exclusives are now basically timed exclusives. Expect Indiana Jones on PlayStation. Do not be shocked at that. Hellblade 2 is going to come out on PlayStation. Doom is already confirmed to come out on PlayStation. And that little bit more forgiving because kind of lends to the legacy titles comment that post ZeniMax. But imagine if Halo or Gears comes to, or Forza Horizon comes to PlayStation. Oh, I'd love to see people defend that. I would love to see people defend that. There's no defending that. There's no defending that. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but imagine if it did. Gaz enjoyed the pony skit a few videos ago. We got more skits coming. Because the ponies keep giving us more ammo all the time. And there's so much content coming its way. We've already filmed Pony Hunter 2. And it's going to be great. Gaz is lead MC from Team... What? Gaz is the lead MC from Team Drums. I don't know what that means. There is no commitment for any other titles at this time. Subject to change. I'm not saying Xbox won't have exclusives or perma exclusives. They're going to have this awkward dance where they're going to they'll release a game and they give it time a little bit and then come to PlayStation. And I don't think the gap between the releases will be that high. Starfield, I reckon, is going to come into PlayStation for sure. Starfield is definitely coming to PlayStation. Starfield, Hellblade, and they've kind of thrown the hat in there. They basically said it. Minus some games like Halo, Gears, and Forza. Gears, though, collection, if it exists, I reckon that will come to PlayStation. Their mindset might be, well, we build the FOMO up, we'll put the Gears collection, which is all old games, onto PlayStation, which will be an L for Xbox anyway. But for the main source, which is Gears E-Day, comes out the following year, we're not going to bring it on PlayStation. So now people have had a taste of Gears on PlayStation with a collection will get them thirsty to then realize what Xbox exists. This is the struggle that Xbox has, making people realize that the platform exists. And a lot of Europe is completely anemic to it. Phil Spencer doesn't think even the showcase that they show off is enough to sell more consoles. But what a stupid mentality. I don't know who thinks this. I know, trust me. You shat the bed and fell asleep behind the wheel for God knows how long, how many years. Don't expect a transformative change suddenly because you had one good showcase. It's a sustained effort that you need to support. So what's Xbox's strategy? What is going to come next? This year alone, you're going to find out. Probably maybe in a week or a few months or few weeks, you'll find out. The L's are coming in terms of the exclusive. We know it now. And I'm already getting resistance from fans who are like, oh, well, so what? Game Pass is more sustainable. And I get that part to a certain degree. Sea of Thieves doing incredibly well on PlayStation is actually quite hilarious. Because now, like, it's a 6-year-old game and it's dominating PlayStation's charts. And so Microsoft's going to make shit tons of money. There's also a danger to Sony with that strategy, allowing that kind of stuff. Because what that could potentially do is allow Microsoft, who's horrible at this, to start siphoning users into its platform. Because if you manage this well, and I'll put it out there, I maintain this is not a good strategy for Microsoft. It's short-sighted, but the way to execute this effectively is that you start building awareness for Game Pass. Game Pass, believe it or not, has not got mass market penetration and recognizability with the masses. Most people don't even know what the hell it is. Now's the Gears collection for everything but Xbox. Watch fanboys lose their mind. Imagine that happened. Xbox is our foundational. But think about what I said for a second. There is a challenge there. Sony has its own struggles there. So Microsoft doing that effectively, and I don't know how much faith I have in them doing this, but imagine they did that and start building awareness via PlayStation for Game Pass, because the value speaks for itself. Call of Duty is the biggest test, and they need to be going hard on the Game Pass. Game Pass free with Game Pass COD with Game Pass. Need to freaking spend a few billion even. If you're thinking long term, you'd spend billions on just your advertising for COD and Game Pass. You need to be thinking actively on overdrive. You're in this space for the long term, right? That's what you need to do, because you've just hit it. This is the first time COD is going to be on Game Pass. Let's see how they handle it, because their marketing has been bollocks. They got rid of their marketing lead, whoever it was, and that can only mean good thing, because you can't really do a worse job than they've been doing now. I don't know who he is. So we'll see. We'll see what the strategy is going to be. But I'm just warning you, do not take these execs at their word, man. And that goes for everyone. Like, you literally had Herman Hulst talking about tentpole games, and then boom, and I get it, there's been a gap of God knows 2 years to Ragnarok, then it comes out on PC, but it shows how brittle the whole exclusivity is. Essentially, console guys are fighting over timed exclusives because all the games, Sony's biggest games, are on PC. And Xbox is taking it a whole different level by even taking it to the competitors' platforms. But what the effect of that is this. It just makes Game Pass look crazy. It does. The crazy value. When you see these, when you play Call of Duty and you're playing it for free, and this is why the ponies have doubled down on this whole, we buy our games. It's such a stupid thing to say. Like, you're just basically admitting to being a corporate cuck. Like, oh yeah, I'm buying these games, I support, and then they try to say support the devs. Shut the hell up, man. Come on, bruv. Support the devs. Oh yeah, I like to get fleeced by my favorite company, I'm supporting the devs. Bruv. Watch out for your wallet, lad. Watch out for your wallet. Love this too. Edson says, nah, I like to own my stuff. Then buy it. I was offended by Gaz's American accent. I think it's funny when the clowns leave the circus as Boss Mod. Shout out to Boss Mod Lethal Pop in the chat. PS5 Pro is pretty much guaranteed to be announced. Yeah, Cygnus, you're right. And it's a bad look that the definitive console version of Xbox games will be on PlayStation Pro, PS5 Pro. That is an L. No matter who tries to deny it, that's a big L. This is the same company that Microsoft made a big point about saying Xbox Series X, the most powerful console. The only W that is that we can have, which is quite feasible, is the next box, because it's all going to be cross-gen anyway. And the next box comes out, and then the PS5, PS6 comes out, and it's a cycle. But in the interim, for like a year, you know, when PS5 Pro is playing the better versions of games, which games, I don't know. I imagine there'll be a lot more Xbox games, exclusives on PS5 Pro by the time that releases. We'll see some big games come out there. The big L that's coming this way is Starfield coming to PlayStation. I reckon that's going to happen. So, the ultimate way of supporting the devs is buy the games. Ultimate way of supporting devs is always you just play the game. It's not like Game Pass freaking appearances on these platforms doesn't mean that they're not getting paid. They're getting paid to bring this game on that platform. PS5 Pro will be a waste of money, says ATLED. If you like 60 FPS, you're going to get a lot more of that. But I'll be honest with you. Like, what's the big next-gen game you're excited about? GTA 6, which is a third-party game. Why is my mate calling me, bro? Yeah. 60 FPS and more games, fine. But you got Astrobot and what else to show off? Concord to show off the power of the PS5 Pro? Same logic applies, man. It's only GTA 6 that's carrying the value of the PS5 Pro. If it runs 60 FPS. Because no matter how much better it looks, if it's not running 60 FPS on the PS5 Pro, that is a fat L for the PS5 Pro. Guys, the issue of Microsoft Xbox in Europe isn't Game Pass or the Xbox console or advertising. Or actuality, Europe is anti-US American products. Europe buys Asian Sony. I don't think so. I don't think so. In the 360 days, Xbox was had a huge stronghold in the UK. People will iPhones sell like mad. Come on, man. There's no bias like that. It's not like Japan. If you have the value, they will come. I'm excited about what Xbox was going to do with their hardware. Is it going to be just a mobile device? If Xbox had any brains, they would do something that, in my opinion, and it's going to sound crazy to some people, I know these consoles are already PC, but they need to double down on the PC side of things. Imagine a modular console which you have the ability to upgrade through your proprietary updates, have a handheld mode, and then just docks into this beast machine, and then later on modularly update. But Xbox can't even get its naming convention right, so let alone do something so freaking unprecedented in the console space. I think it can work, and Xbox really needs to think outside the box. If Xbox is just doing a handheld device which can dock, it depends. Well, I don't know. Don't forget, most 360 users bought 4 consoles because of our Red Ring of Death. Come on, bruv. Red Ring or not, that console dominated. To me, Xbox 360 won that gen. Because no one would thought Xbox would be on that level. I'm sorry, bro. Shout out to Ninslow from Scotland, man. Hoggy. UK is the only EU country that gave Xbox a chance. The rest of the EU has 95% PlayStation. Hoggy, who do you blame for that? Who do you blame for that? I blame Xbox. Matthew says nobody wants a Portal. People just buy it because they will support the devs. I don't think that's the case, brother. UK is all PlayStation. Germany is all PlayStation. Spain is all PlayStation. Europe is PlayStation, man. Ooh, woo. How does a Portal sale support the devs? I don't know where. I don't know. Awesome 23. I don't know where that comes from. I saw lots of people posting new Xboxes they bought after the showcase. A lot of people have. but that doesn't. It's going to be a negligible number because you need to sustain that constantly. You know, speaking of Europe, yeah, PlayStation, despite being a stronghold in Europe, has no intention of even appearing there as far as the showcase is concerned. Xbox reportedly has even more to show after the incredible Xbox Game Showcase at this Gamescom. So, are we gonna get greatness? I'm expecting. I have muted expectations. I'm not expecting the world here, which is probably the best attitude to have anyway. But I will say, like, oh, it's their biggest booth yet? Oh man, I'm not even there this year. I was there last year. I'm so busy. But if you know how big their booth was, it was amazing. And it was such a vibe being there, by the way. And the Xbox booth was amazing. Like, got to meet Aaron Greenberg. Really chilled guy, man. Really cool. And Phil Spencer was there. And people were lining up to see him. And it was really good vibe. I'm telling you, like, legit. It was like a cool vibe. Xbox did a really good showcase. All the staff there were super friendly, down to earth. And we were just chilling there, man. They even tolerated my friends who were off their faces. They were pretty cool with him. Trust me, my mates are crazy. So they were pretty chilled with them. One of them was bunning a zoo with us. Shout out to you. You know who you are. And yeah, like, it was really good. And Xbox is going to be doing that. And Xbox can do that. But if Xbox is really aware, they will show you a couple of games, something new from their studios. If they do that, amazing. That's just going to put more pressure on PlayStation, irrespective. And the biggest concern, I was talking to, I was at OT, and he was just like, he was a bit disappointed while PlayStation's not really showing anything. And his fear is that PlayStation is more relaxed now that Xbox has really bowed out, in terms of fighting head on with PlayStation in the console space. Sony can ease off the pressure and ease off the gas pedal a little bit. And this is immediately off the bat is what I hate about this the like competition getting lessened here. Nick Moss says Europe has common sense. I think the ponies in your vids need to support the devs t-shirt from now on. I think they do, bro. Finally, I see a console gamer saying it. Microsoft needs to leave the home console behind and sell PCs, whether it's a deck-like or just a proper PC in the form of a home console. Rambling Entertain, they need to cater to their strengths. And these towers are restricted PCs, essentially. But think outside the box. Think about a modular upgrade, selling your proprietary... How much custom shit do you sell? The only thing Microsoft does actively is make different versions of these controllers, man. And that's all they do. It's like different color, design labs, this and that. Can you imagine? Can you just humor me? New gen of gamers are PC centric and focused. The kids who want to play Roblox, everything want a PC. Now you deliver and market effectively an Xbox PC. How you do that in terms of naming convention, very important, but make it known. Here it is. Here's an Xbox console. We give you a video editing suite right off the bat in there for kids who want to do that. Streaming properly integrated. All these like setups that kids want to stream, kids want to do all that shit. Basically, the thing of a PC, but make it modular. Now you can have, if you want to pay for it, have a handheld, like pull it out. The expense, make it premium, because no one's buying your console. No one's buying your console. So you have to think outside the box. You try to do the cheap thing, like the Series S, and try and corner it. I thought wrongly that this was a masterstroke, but long term, through multitude of reasons and Microsoft's ineffective marketing, it's doing worse than Xbox One. That's bad. So what do? You can't afford to sit there and just stay and keep the status quo and just do the power thing. You have to be thinking outside the box, deliver something new and fresh that gets people talking. What could Microsoft deliver that would have worldwide appeal? Mobile is one way of doing it, but having it dock in and turn into this all-in-one device that does all the shit that you can modularly upgrade. You can make money off your hardware. You could charge that much on these kind of things because that's what gamers want. And then sell your proprietary GPU or whatever, or mid-gen upgrade at a time. Customize the shit out of it. Design lab the hell out of your console is essentially a PC. You can have off the freaking shelf PC parts for this thing. There's a challenges there, I'm sure, but think about it. Now you have a development environment that mimics PC more than your whatever the tools whatever development environment is. Developers prioritize PC anyway, so PC is their primary development platform. Now your hardware is mimicking the PC side. Do it, and you will see you dominate the hardware space. You have to. You can't fight Sony one-on-one on the hardware. You just can't, because you just lose that fight. And you have to go early. Yeah, this console needs to come out in 2026, man. Look at the handheld PC, a market that has just been created. Imagine if the Surface team created one of them. And I think the Surface team could do that. And what they're delivering could be this thing that we're talking about. I'm very intrigued to see what they do with the hardware space, because they know they can't just carry on doing another Xbox. They have some major challenges. All of the platforms do. And Hagi is one of the few people that constantly makes this point, and I think there's a lot of credence to this. Nintendo can stay the course and just be a Nintendo platform, relying on its first parties to do what it's doing. But there's no reason Nintendo can't make its hardware handheld powerful enough to be viable for third-party games, current-gen games. And if it does that, and the popularity of the Nintendo could really take away from Microsoft's plans with its handheld device. It'd be good to see. Nintendo could be a sleeping giant in this space, where for years it's forsaken third parties. I say forsaken, but not made it its main appeal. But it could happen. It could happen. And they could make some memes with that. There isn't a simple way to do that, says Hagi. Listen to someone like Nick Marseille. He thinks it's common sense to buy PlayStation instead. They are anti-Xbox. That's just the way it is. Anti-US is real. Well, Nick is in America, although he is Italian. But it's on the company, man. It's on the company. It's on Xbox. Xbox is associated with Microsoft, makes it hard. But yeah. Some people just hate the US and won't support any products we make. I don't think it's that much, man. I think it's overstated, this hate for the US in terms of hardware support. Otherwise, Apple and iPhones would just die. No one would buy those things, and Apple and iPhones are extortionately priced and just compared to Android, and they dominate. So if you build the right thing, they will come, I promise you. And if they're so against American stuff, Microsoft is the largest company in the world. You're telling me their PCs are all running on Linux? Microsoft owns the world almost in terms of computing. And it doesn't stop being an American company when that happens. If Xbox actually marketed to Europe and the rest of the world, we wouldn't be in this spot, Lost Guardian says. Bro, their marketing sucks, Hoggy. When you come here, when Cole Eastwood came here, he was in Trafalgar Square. Massive PlayStation ads. Massive. For what? They don't even have any games. And for Cole Eastwood, we were on a double-decker bus because I wanted to be and experience the double-decker bus in London. And we're going through Trafalgar Square, and Kurt Cole's like, oh, for sake, there's a freaking... Look at that. I'm like, they knew you were coming, Cole. So I just want to shit on you. Zero Cool with a £2 super chat goes, Xbox haven't seen the new Switch FTC document. Xbox have seen the new Switch? Is that correct? I think you are right. Maybe? I think you're right there. So they won't support Xbox because it's Microsoft. I don't think... I disagree with that, but... Only thing that always annoyed me is every competition, etc. they do is USA only. They really don't prioritize Europe that well. But with Gamescom, Gamescom is a good example of Microsoft opening its eyes out. In fact, Gamescom is probably the best, apart from the showcase event, is probably the best Microsoft event. Like, they want to mimic how well they do Gamescom in America. I've heard from Microsoft themselves, because it's a really good event, man. I'm not kidding. It just puts all the other booths to shame. Xbox is out there, Phil Spencer's out there, Aaron Greenberg out there, just being really chill, man. Like, I know I shit on them as execs, yeah, but on a level, just like normal people, they're very nice, man. And then people shouldn't mistake the two, even though I come at Phil Spencer all the time and say this and that. It's a different way I'm saying it. As people, they're very nice. They're very nice, man. Even the weirdest ponies can't interact with people socially. They're stunted as fuck. But I'm just saying, generally they're really nice and they do a really good show. Fonz came back from the Xbox Showcase event. He had reinstalled Twitter. He said, "I'm leaving Twitter," and he came back because he liked the environment so much. Even though he met so many people from the Xbox community, there's a real vibe. I'm telling you, man. No other platform has that vibe. Xbox does that really well, and it should double down on that. And then do a good marketing as well across Europe, not just little spike here, one event and then done. But that's their struggle. It's interesting to observe. You said you want them to be more bullish. Gaz, you just said you hate them, how nice they are. I do. I hate how nice they are. Never. Did you not just hear what I said? As executives, as leaders, and their strategy is shit. But in terms of people, they're nice. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to... you want them to wrestle me and say hi? I'm saying as people, as personalities. But as executives and leaders, it's too soft. We've got to wonder what would happen if had Xbox One not tarnished the Xbox brand so much. Linslow, that's a weird question, because it's not a weird question, but it's like, how do you erase a whole generation from your from the history? Xbox had an entire failed gen. That was the Xbox One. Tremendous failure. Completely shat the momentum of it. Whoever greenlit that box with the policies that they had, oh my god. Incredible story of how a $1 trillion company can be so tone deaf and out of touch. That was Microsoft. Ask Nintendo with the Wii U. Also great example, Zane. Wii U, I think the naming convention was this problem. And a big part of its problem as well. The hardware device was actually okay, but not that great. Not that great at all. But props to Nintendo, man. What they did with the Switch is incredible. Incredible what they learned their lesson. Needs must. Microsoft, Satya Nadella goes to Phil Spencer. We don't even need to be in the console space. Don't have to be there, man. Don't have to be there, man. Bam. Phil Spencer saved Xbox. But what for? We'll see. It's just not the beast where it could be. Naming is terrible on Xbox One S, One X. They need to sort that out. They need to accept the marketing and naming convention. It's very important, man. Alcove Shadow goes, hope Xbox ceases to exist. Signa says, blame Xbox for being cheap creating Series S. I don't think their strategy was that bad. I was against it from the start, actually. I wasn't one dealer's show, and I was like, I'd rather not it be true. And he goes, why? And then he was talking about scalability, and I was like, all right, I'll defer to your judgment on scalability. But that did not pan out the way we wanted to. Let's be real. That was bullshit. It's not that bad though. I think they overstated the Series S hate. Like, yeah, you're going to get examples like Black Myth and Baldur's Gate, but generally we're in year 4. When I look at Hellblade 2, what the best looking game ever, and it runs incredibly on the Series S. Still, more work for third parties, a lot of headaches. Is it worth it? The Xbox consoles are not selling as well as the Xbox One gen, then you're not done your job. The Series S has not done its job, because that should not be the case. Yeah, I miss Dealer as well, man. He's been going through a lot, man. People don't know, but mad love to Dealer, man. I think Xbox launches next gen, end of 2026. Best way to do it is release it in 2026. You have to go early, man. You have to get the mind share. You cannot compete with PlayStation toe to toe. PlayStation's too much. They're too big. Worldwide support. It worked wonders in the 360 gen. Obviously, it won't be as effective a strategy going a year earlier because of, you know, cumulative goodwill the PlayStation has built and the control dominance. But Xbox comes in a year early. They have to aggressively do it, and I think they're doing it because we're in 2024, and multiple times Sarah Bond talks about the next gen hardware. I'm very intrigued to be on the fly on the wall in that development environment. What's happening? What are they doing? How are they going to reconcile this vision? I think Microsoft knows it needs to go early, and they're working aggressively on that front, and he's going to do something different. Phil Spencer alluded to doing stuff in the hardware space that is as creative as they in the software space. In your software space, you can look at things like quick resume and features like that. I'm intrigued with that, man. Again, I'll be wrong. I don't know what they're going to do, but we know it's a mobile device. Could be a hybrid device. I hope the core device, the mobile device, isn't just a extra hardware device and that's it. I think that's a stupid. It'll be good as a mobile device, but for a core console, a foundational, like Matt Booty says, it needs to be dockable, it needs to be part of your core gaming experience. That modular PC hybrid mobile device would go crazy if you deliver it well. Could be mad. It would be in every room, every household could have this console, giving the PC/console/mobile gaming experience. Everyone would have it like they would have a PC. Every gamer would have it across the globe, from Saudi to freaking Brazil to Japan. Build this modular device. Could be mad. This is obviously fanciful, you know, conceptual stuff that we're coming out with. Executing it is a lot harder. Guys, I'm glad you and Doc survived your Ponybot phases. I was a pony in the PS4 generation for 1 week. I was so pissed at the Xbox One console, and it was bad. People haven't seen it if you're on YouTube, and I shared this video of me on Twitter. I was like, listen, this is who I am, because people didn't really know much about me until I started Game On Daily again years ago, and I was just talking about Xbox One was such a shit console. I was just like, no way am I supporting this shit. So I lined up day one to get a PS4. Remember, I was console warring back then, so for me to even do that was quite crazy. And I was on doing an interview with ITN News. There was a local TV channel, and they were saying, what were they saying? So they were interviewing people, and you know what gamers are like, they're really quiet. So me and my boys were like, yo, interview me. And I was like telling everyone why the PS4 was way better than the Xbox One. Here it is, actually. I've just found it. Oh no, Twitter's just shat the bed. That's fucking amazing. Wait. I'm gonna copy link. So check this out. My pony face that lasted 1 week because I realized PlayStation's so shit. Look. So this is, I posted this in December, when? 2022. Oh shit, here we go.
3 or 4, so I'll stick to what I know from them.
There's a lot you could say.
Look at me.
Apart from Titanfall, we could say...
This is the old Game On Daily logo, man. Look how fat I am, man. Look at my face. I look so stupid without...
Look, it's
without beard.
cheaper, it's more powerful, we've got more games coming out for it. I've tried the controller, I think the controller was better, the camera's not being forced on you. Multi-platform games look better on it.
So yeah, remember the time the freaking Kinect was being bundled in and they said you can't flip the switch on it? And then they did it like 6 months? So useless.
So something like Destiny, you want to get the definitive experience of next multi-platform games, it's a no-brainer, it's the Sony. And
it's the Sony.
You know what? It's a gaming console first. It doesn't try to be a jack of all trades and a master of none. It's a master of one, and that's gaming.
Boom! Bruv, imagine me as a pony right now. How much damage I could do to the bots. And it was everything I stood by. It was cheaper. It was more powerful. But I tried the controller at Gamescom. It was a different controller. Premium build. I don't know what material it was. When it came to the launch of the PS4 console, controller was dog shit. Battery life crap. And at launch, what happened? Nothing. It had nothing for about 3 years. And so this is me and Safe, who plays Steve Irwin in our videos. He's so talented. Look at us. This is freaking over, I don't know, 14, 12 years ago.
Well, let's talk about...
So this guy, Ilias, he's a massive pony. Massive pony. I think he was. I haven't seen him in years. And let me just pause this. He was a massive pony. Look at him. He's just looking at me. I was just gonna... And we're legit. This is all unscripted. We've got talking about which platform's better, yeah?
What's happening with Sony and 2014 and where are the games?
2014, bro. This is over 10 years. 10 years ago. And I was like, I vouched for it. And ponies always cut this bit because they don't want to see this bit. I was like, what? I bought the game thing in 2013. 1 year later, no games.
Sony has no games. Argue.
They have no games.
Oh, what do they have? What exclusives do they have?
They have Drive Club.
Nothing.
That did not age well. Drive Club. You mentioned Drive Club.
Staying power. What's a Killzone? You want to show the picture of all the games of Killzone being sold?
He says staying power. He goes, Xbox games didn't have staying power. He had Killzone Shadowfall. A game so bad they never even gone back to making Killzone again.
There's nothing.
Enough. We have to move on now. Okay.
Look at people just trying to argue. Bro, this went on for ages.
Now, let's talk. What you said, you made a good point. Microsoft's initial announcement of the Xbox One, I thought was very poor. But their recent E3, I was very, very happy with it, with their announcements and their games. And also PlayStation are kicking it up as well, because this new generation, so far for me, has been quite disappointing.
Quite interesting there to see the fact that the gen disappointing, but Xbox started off really well. Rise, I didn't like. Other people hold it in high esteem. Killer Instinct was amazing, man. I loved Killer Instinct. Best netcode, even to this day, man, holds up so well. And then a few months later, even though it's money hat, and I wrote an article against it because it sucked for me. As a Titanfall fan, but Xbox did it. Xbox had some balls, right? Titanfall and Tomb Raider. They money did then, you right?
Yeah, right. That's my point.
Now we have some promising actual next-gen games are now in development. So what can we look forward to? What are the good games? One by one.
We'll talk about the next video, yeah.
The next video?
2015, yeah. And the thing is, if you look at 2015...
Okay, we'll talk about it in the next video. Okay. In the next video. 2014, Elias says there's not much coming out.
Yeah.
But there you
go.
Like
Xbox One, though.
But the Xbox One has better games.
Well, that's your opinion.
What sounds... Said Overdrive, Forza Horizon 2, and...
Forza Horizon 2 was come out that year, and he put Drive Club there.
Which one do you prefer?
A game so well that the studio shut down.
What's the one? Okay, name one big exclusive on each console that
Which you
would win.
He's a Little Big Planet because PlayStation had nothing at this point.
Would you count Little Big Planet?
What? It's what as a PlayStation?
Because it was cross-gen. Little Big Planet was a PS3, PS4 gen, and he's asking me, would you count that? And I'm saying,
As a PlayStation.
Let you have that. Yeah.
I would say Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet. He's got Little Big Planet.
so he picked Little Big Planet as his game of the year. And what I
Little
said,
Big Planet is
You see his
massive.
Little Big Planet.
Why
and you
is
rate
it-
it.
Okay. Okay. My game, Sunset Overdrive, a brand new IP from Insomniac.
Okay.
bruv, you can see his face, bruv. He's like, yeah, because he won. Insomniac has always slept around with Sony and Insomniac, all the Insomniac platformers, PlayStation, and I obviously delivered that sauce.
No, but have you played Insomniac's games?
Bruv, typical pony. But have you played their games?
Yeah, I played Insomniac.
Which ones?
Bro, I've been playing it before you were born, bro. Ratchet and Clank and everything.
Have you played before you were born, lad? Yeah, bruv. And the video ends there. It goes on for ages, man. We're just going back and forth. Bruv. I'm telling you, man. You guys call me Pony, but I've been botted for time. I've been botted since the 360 forum, which is how I met Safe. Actually, through the 360 magazine. Great magazine in the UK, man. I actually met Safe through that forums there where we used to write for the magazine, or like as community, forumites, and we'd write articles and it got published in those magazines, and that's how I met Safe. That's how I know. Like, we've been bots for days. We've got freaking receipts for years. You can go back to my console warring receipts. I've been fighting. They're there on the internet. But you see, 2014, PlayStation had no games. 2024, 10 years later, PlayStation has no games. And it's worse now. But they got good games later, yeah? But this generation is different. They blew the load early. So, you was looking so fatigued. No beard doesn't suit me. Like, I got my beard done yesterday just for this podcast, bro. Gaz replaced by a clone. What are you talking about? Sorry, let me take the super chat. Hey Gaz, Reforge rage quit Elden Ring and deleted it. Why am I not shocked? Why am I not shocked? Xbox have seen the new Switch. Oh no, sorry, I've seen that already. Black Cobra, sorry I missed your super chat earlier. Yeah. Reforge. Hey man. At least he played it for a while. It doesn't mean he didn't like it, But Reforge is Reforge. He was capping for freaking Justice League, the game. So hard. But Elden Ring brings us back. I can't... Chat, I apologize not being able to stream these games properly, man. I want to find time. Like tomorrow, I'm not even here tomorrow all day. Every day I'm out. It's crazy. I've been out. Come in here, sit there for at least like an hour to prep for the show. I'm hoping things calm down. Gaz, I only recognize your voice. This is Kalel. You know how the second half ended up? Says Sam. Absolutely. Xbox, PlayStation delivered great games. Xbox was supposedly readying for the gen in 2018, and now we're seeing the fruits of their labor. God knows how so long later. Clone beard. Chat, where's my keyring? I still have that Drive Club keyring there. You should dedicate an entire segment to 2014 clips. If I had them. In fact, chat, I have... Oh shit, I have a video of me and Sam just talking about Drive Club and just rinsing it. Drive Club. If I can find it, it's a video. I could play it to you guys. I downloaded some of the clips where we were just console warring like a... It would help if I spelled Drive Club. Drive Club. we've got a video of us just like, what the flip is this? 8 minutes. Wait, chat, this might be it. What song is this? It's gonna play on VLC. Alright, fine. Let me see if this works. Oh no, it's not working. Oh, wow, that's weird. It's an MP3 file? Okay, chat. If I find it, I'll let you know. But Drive Club was a big L. It only looks nice in the raid. Game was narrow. It's just shit. I'm sorry. I don't know why people rep that game. It's just a poor game. But you can have your tastes and whatnot. But compared to Forza, nah, man. Sing this. You really aged well. Thank you, Kello. Where is the... Sorry, I can't find the Drive Club clips. Sorry, chat. The search function is balked on this. But yeah, well, I'll find some. I'll find some stuff and play it next week so you can see. Oh man, I found my old GTA recordings. That GTA 5 gameplay. Oh shit. We used to have a crew and everything on GTA 5. It was amazing. GTA 5 multiplayer was amazing, man. Shit. Look at this. This is my character. I had a Heisenberg shirt. Oh, this game, man. Love this game. God, look at that. Talk about frame rate. I can't wait for GTA 6, man. What are we doing? Just recording on my HD PVR rocket? Jeez. What are we doing there? Just running everywhere. GTA, when it comes out, it's going to dominate the airwaves. Everyone's going to be like talking about that, man. And that's going to be a greatness. Going to be greatness. Oh shit, by the way, yeah, I want to show this clip. How crazy. Look, check this out. Oh, mate, you're so lucky. We're playing Halo. And he got me, he killed me. Because this is how my shitty teammate is. This is my mate Sam. He was in the video, he's wearing the pony hat. We're playing Halo Anniversary. Check out this guy, bruv. So, I get shot in the back by my friend. Wait, look. This level is crazy. I've been recently playing Halo Infinite and trying to get the pass score. So much fun, man. It's non-legendary. And look, here we were lagging, so the netcode is really bad here. And then obviously you got the checkpoints where you teleport. And then my mate just... Ow! Oh, shit! I just built a monster into my PC. This is gonna blow up. Oh, shit. Chat, watch this clip as I sort my life out. Oh, my day. Shit. This might end any time. Oh shit!
Just throw it. Oh, I'm back out here again.
Look at him! He just dodges it. Look at that rocket just went past him. He's so bad. What's he doing? Look at the rockets flying past him.
I'm keeping it charged.
Lucky shit. Lucky shit. Chat, I almost lost my PC there. The monster just went flying everywhere. But yeah. Oh, I can't find the old clips. It was good times. I think I've covered everything. I have. Chat. It's good hanging out, man. I love these sort of streams. Blighttown is legendary. 360 Blighttown frame rate. Xbox channel showcase stream was 3.9 million views a couple of days ago. Absolutely. Everyone was talking about it, from your big guys, like big YouTubers, just like when they say buy an Xbox, it means something, man. Gaz walking down memory lane. Man, there were so many good games. And there's so many great games, man. And that kind of experience of the Xbox is coming back. Like, you can see it. There's so much variety and everything. I'm trying to keep up with my backlog. Hellblade 2 was an amazing experience for me. I love that game. Big weaknesses, but I'm intrigued to see what they do with Hellblade 3. I think there's a lot of room for improvement in terms of the gameplay department. I loved it. And I can see why people didn't like it. But I liked it, and I can see why, and that divisive nature. And you're going to have that with Indiana Jones. It's not going to be a big game changer. There's going to be like low to mid 80s maybe, but I think it's going to be a good game for Machine. What's it called? Who are the developers? My brain's gone dead. And Avowed, not really typically my game. I actually need to complete Outer Worlds. I just reinstalled it and ready to complete that. But there's great experiences on Xbox. Genuinely great games. And everyone's looking for the big AAA third-party visual stunner game. But like PlayStation, yeah, Xbox can have just one, but the rest of it is amazing, man. This is what I'm talking about. Perfect Dark. I was so... You know how much I said Perfect Dark. And it looks so good, man. Just got that almost nostalgic feeling, even though it's not like the old Perfect Darks. I was just reminded of the first-person games back in the PS2-ish gen with Free Radicals, Time Splitter games. There's a spy game, Never Something Tomorrow. Chat, I always forget the game. You had to play this female spy in the 70s. Really cool first-person game, man. And the parkour of Mirror's Edge, everything, like such a good looking, man. Perfect Dark, I'm so happy with Perfect Dark, man. Like, I was afraid that they may not have much of a vision with Perfect Dark, with the environmental thing and the clam, but it was oozing like its own vibe. I can't wait to play Perfect Dark, man. It's gonna be amazing. Fable looks incredible. Fable looks like a game that will be Xbox's highest scoring game. That could be better than the original Fable games quite decisively. From Playground Games, I'm watching that like a hawk. Can't wait to play that. And me being excited for Gears, because they're doing the things and they're seemingly saying all the right things about the things I've been chat on on this channel, on Game On Daily, for saying what Gears needs to do. What Cliff Blazinski even commented on. Crazy. Come on, man. Xbox is in such a good place in that regard. Yeah, the platform stuff is terrible. Leadership, marketing, all of that. But as far as the games are concerned and the variety of their first-party titles, I'm quite excited. Now, whether or not the quality mark is hit when these games release, big question mark. But yeah, Simon Brandy goes, Gaz, give Tim Dog some shit. Don't be kumbaya. How much shit do you want me to give? Bro, Sam, you're gonna love our video on Tim Dog. Tim, if you're watching this, and when you watch the skit, remember it's all jokes, okay? I'm afraid of Mirror's Edge parkour. Why, man? I loved Mirror's Edge. Perfect Dark proved perfectly don't always believe what you hear on the internet. Actually, Perfect Dark had major issues. There were major people leaving. The game's taken a long while to come out, and we don't even have a date. But Perfect Dark had to go in and rely on Crystal Dynamics, but that might have worked now. A new Jade Empire card. Are you thinking of No One Lives Forever? Oh, Thatch, thank you, man. That's the one. That's the one. I don't know if people will remember that. But this was a great game. Who's the YouTuber? His name is Alpha Yellow. This game was amazing. It had cool little vibes. Proper 70s. This looks... Yeah, it was a great game. This is a full playthrough, so... It was just a vibe, man. You had, like... Just different, like... Just cool, man. Yeah, gadgets there. I remember this. It was such a good game. Obviously, it doesn't age well, but... A great game, man. And I want to see... Turok. What happened to Turok, man? Turok was amazing. Do you remember Turok? So good. Driver. Driver's amazing as well. Guys, did you play Hidden and Dragons? No, I didn't. Never played that. I'll tell you what game I really want, man. And no one will know, very few will know about this game. This game, man. Vigilante 8 Second Offense. Such a good game, like car combat game. It was amazing. Oh, there's just car comparison with the upgrades. It was so good, man. PlayStation 1, janky as hell. Janky as hell, but this was so cool. You could bring a meteor in this level from space if you hit the observation tower, and a gigantic ant would come out of the freaking map and just wreak havoc. Such a good game, man. They don't make games like these anymore, man. You don't get good car combat games. Look, you could upgrade it, like you're floating and shit. So cool. Amazing soundtrack, everything. It's amazing. Bloody Raw. Where's Bloody Raw, man? Bloody Raw was amazing. Oh, Raw. Oh, well. Which one was this? Oh, Beast Drive. I remember Beast Drives. It's just so cool that everything would go into like X-ray mode. Black and white and red and shit. Where is it? You'll see some... This is a great game. They just turn into freaking Beast Splat. There it is. Oh shit, what does he do? Let me see you move. Oh, that insect guy. I remember him. Just a sick game, man. They used to do like 1,000 moves. There was even an X-Men fighting game that was amazing at the time on PlayStation 1. It was amazing, man. Shit, where's my chat? Yeah. Bloody Raw have the problem of being a 3D fighting game right now. Tekken is dominating the section. Def Jam was amazing. Speed Freaks. Medieval. I never got to play it. Never got to play Speed Freaks. Star Wars Demolition. Oh, I don't remember that. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug. Yes, it is. Chris with the £2. I want Tim Dog to go Nintendo so they go multiplat. Shout out to Tim Dog. Putting his curse on PlayStation. You know he's not happy. Jet Li rise to on the Bushido blade. Bro, you could do so much with Bushido blade if you bring it back now. Come on, man. There's so much you could do. NBA Street was amazing as well. Now, these are like some walk down memory lane. Quake 1. Quake freaking 3, man. Probably my most played game online. Was amazing, man. Destruction Derby was great. Destruction Derby 2 was the best, though. Simon Brandy with the 5 goes, I hear Tim Dog is supporting England during the Euros. That's why we're playing shit. Good old Tim Dog is a gypsy curse. Yo, don't do Tim Dog like that. What's up, King Web? Street Fighter X Tekken. What happened to Tekken X Street Fighter? They cancelled that. It was supposed to be a dual deal. I wanted to see the Tekken version of Street Fighter, but yeah, it was Quake 2, CS1. I just love CS1 and 1.6. It was amazing. Unreal Tournament was amazing. Oh man, I played that on LAN. It was incredible. Played that with my friend. You get the, was it Redeemer? The rocket that you just follows everyone. Let me think. Oh man, that was amazing, man. That was amazing. There's so many good games, man. I could do like a walk down memory lane stream and just play old games, but I don't think anyone would care. But Street Fighter characters would break Tekken, yeah, because of the projectiles. Yeah, maybe. But then you've got Devil Jin doing lasers across the map, so it's like, yeah. But there's so many good games there, man. Soul Reaver needs to come back. You could do that so well with that. It's mad. We've got... I need to test the Discord out. Well, let me shout out Discord and Patreon. Check out the Patreon. And you Patreon members have got an entirely skit of Safe's... What's it called? Patreon exclusive. I'll give you a preview here. So if you liked this is a extra pony skit just for the Patreon. A whole skit.
Right? But I'm going to prove to you that actually...
Just a little preview.
Now, look at the arch on his back. Yeah? Look at the mane of hair.
This is take one.
Now, most of them are bald, right? But this one's got a beautiful mane of hair. I'm not quite sure where the genetic disposition comes from, right? Because, you know, that kind of genetic ancestry is lost in the annals of time. But take a look at the arch of his back there. Now, you see that ass? Wow, gorgeous. So I want to mount that.
Look at his face, bro. Bro, this is the best part for me. He does this, bro. Safe is hilarious, man. And we Pony Hunter 2 episode 2, we're not gonna rinse it dry, but episode 2 just takes it to another level. So check out the Patreon and check out Discord as well, man. So good, man. So good. Oh, the Australian accent was killer, man. He killed it. He just killed it. I can't find your live reactions to the Xbox Showcase. Is that on Patreon? Yes, it is. I might as well. I think I made it public, or may not have. But I can play it here now. It's been a while, so I'll play it.
Oh shit! Contains mature content right from the get-go. Let's see what it is. Call of Duty. Oh shit.
I'm gonna play this briefly.
We here. We here. We're here. We're here. Oh shit, it's begun. This is it.
This.
Watching high technology, bro. This is how I'm watching it, bro. This is my life right now. It's Doom.
Doom was amazing, man.
I still got guns. It's got guns, shit. Oh damn.
This game looks amazing.
Oh damn. Yo, this looks crazy.
I didn't expect Doom to look that crazy, man. And it just looks like the best Doom. They just keep doing it somehow, making Doom look better.
Yo, Doom looks crazy, man. Doom looks crazy. Dark Ages shit got guns and shit. Got guns and shit.
I'm stupid.
Day one on Game Pass, bitches. Oh, here we go. State of Decay. Oh shit. That's not in game, is it? Is that in game? Yo! State of Decay's had a facelift, man! Yo, shit! Yo, shit!
State of Decay was really good looking.
Holy shit, State of Decay looks sick! Fucking stay still, I wanna see my... State of Decay looks sick!
I was so happy with State of Decay, man. Because it tonally needed to change completely. And it did that. Just be more mature. It looks so good. I want to see more of this gameplay. But everything we know about the game, like they reveal the facts of the game, like open world, shared world, PvP stuff. State of Decay. And I played State of Decay 1 a lot. State of Decay 2, touched it briefly. I was like, this is basically State of Decay 1, which is good, but I'm not dedicating my time to something. This one has to be different. And when I play that, and I got my boys on State of Decay now, especially Ben, he's a PlayStation guy. He built a PC just to play State of Decay. He loves the zombie games.
More games,
State of Decay 3. State of Decay 3 could be something. Xbox has something really potentially high. I think the potential for State of Decay 3 is really high.
Show me. Give me a date. Come on.
There's no
Come
date.
on. BioWare. In-engine footage.
This was what's it called?
Emmerich the Necromancer. Dragon Age
Age, yeah.
Valgard, bro. Fall 2024.
It's a bit of a. I've never played Dragon Age. Everyone tells me it's really good. I'm not high fantasy, but it looked really good.
What's this? We chase dreams and embrace shadows. Oh, this is got to be Starfield DLC, huh?
Needed to shave there.
Available tonight.
Why did I put that in there?
Bro, we're already like 17 minutes in and already they're hitting some memes, bro. Xbox Game Studios presents in-game footage. Oh, is this midnight? Oh, it is?
I'm so bad with names.
Here we go. Here we go. Start of Midnight looks cool, man.
Very diverse.
What the hell is that? Oh, it's a Soulsborne. Someone's gonna say that. Combat initially doesn't look all that engaging.
Yeah, combat looks a bit dull.
I like the whole stop animation kind of.
I liked it. A lot of people
stuff.
complained about it. People didn't get it when it was live streamed. People thought, oh, the frame rate's bad, but it's stop animation. When it plays, everything's 60 in the animations. I think it's cool.
Climbing, like PlayStation games. Blizzard presents.
Bro, when this showed off.
It's gotta be the expansion. Wait, what?
They kept
That's
showing...
the original cinematic from the first class.
Yeah, this is... You can't do that. Can't do the original.
No.
I thought it was
That's the
coming to console.
original freaking World of Warcraft.
That was
Wait.
bad in Crusade.
Wait, no, wait.
Lich King.
Wait. What? Tell me that's World of Warcraft on freaking Xbox. Has to come to console. Come on. Come on. Come on, Blizzard. Come on, Xbox. Is this for the expansion? Sylvanas! For the Horde! For the Horde! Come on, bro.
I'm an idiot.
What is this? What is this? What is this? Is this an expansion? Oh, this is the big expansion shit.
Yeah,
Bro, Blizzard 20 looks sick. Metal Gear, huh? MBG looking at this like, damn it, why on the Xbox show? Why? Because
know he was
fuck
like
you,
that.
that's why. Yo, MGS3 looks mad. Oh, Metal Gear.
Wait, let me just check if it's actually working. Sorry, chat. I've not got chat on. Let me put it here. So I don't want to screw it up and you tell me, guys, there's no sound for like 15 minutes. You played WoW? Yeah, I did, man. I loved WoW. WoW was... Don't play WoW if you've never played it, chat. It will take over your life. Unless you're in a position where you can take the piss.
Yes, what the hell they call it? Snake Eater. Oh, shit. MGS Snake Eater looking saucy. Saucy.
Did my friend not watch it with me or lay in the bed? They left. They went to the wedding.
Let me take my presenting, bro. What? That looks crazy, bro. Not that I'm gonna play it. Xbox Game Studios presents another Xbox Game Studio. Xbox Game Studios presents
Oh,
another Xbox Game Studio.
Oh, that's an editing mistake. This is rare.
What the hell is this? No way, is this Perfect Dark? They just dropped it like it was... What?
I just went and lost my shit.
This copy. This is Perfect Dark. Oh my god, it's Perfect Dark! Holy shit! I'm getting Killzone Shadowfall vibes.
It does kind of look like Killzone Shadowfall, doesn't it?
Oh, this is a full-on stealth game, man. Where's the action? Oh, here we go. Mirror's Edge. Yo, this game is looking kind of saucy. This looks crazy, man.
I wonder how this combat will work. Is it auto lock on stuff?
Yo, they just dropped it. This looks crazy.
The space bit at the end.
Let's go. They just dropped it like you. Yo, let's go. Yes. Yes, you bastards. Let's go. Go to sleep, bro. Go to sleep.
I think I was talking to Duke Marseille there. It's like, go to sleep, bro.
Shit, Diablo looks kind of sick. Yo, we got Fable as well, bro. This is embarrassing the shit out of PlayStation. Go hide. Hide. Holy shit.
Guys, going to sleep, says Graham, man. Shout out to you, man. Mad love. Thank you for tuning in, bro.
Fable looks crazy. How many world premieres are there? It's like world premiere every 2 seconds. Noodle Cake, Pine Creek Games. Game Pass, baby! Sustainable! Who's sustaining it? We are! Bro, how many Xbox Game Studios presents?
It's just Onslaught Game Studio.
What the hell is this? Nothing is Forever. Looks amazing. Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers. Holy shit.
Wu-Chang looks amazing.
What the hell? There's too many good games. I'm never gonna make it to this freaking... Holy shit. Another Xbox Game Studio presents? What? Avowed. Oh shit. Avowed is looking tasty now.
Is that a glow?
Avowed looking saucy, bro. Yo, Microsoft is putting in the work, bro. Xbox Game Studios, you caught it in some memes, bro. What the fuck? One more? Oh my god, one more. Oh my god. Yo, what the hell? There's gotta be good. It's gotta be Gears of War. Gears of War, baby. War, baby. It's over. Was that Dom? 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 What? Oh shit, Ede. Show us gameplay for fuck's sake. Gameplay.
This is a sick. I'm glad I recorded mine.
Holy shit, there's so much goodness in that. What the hell, man? Holy shit. This was amazing, bro.
Yeah.
That's how you do a showcase, man. Where you forced me to watch it in a wedding, and it was amazing, bro. Like, it was just incredible. And that was it. That was an incredible showcase, man. Imagine me going to someone's wedding and not going there and watching the showcase on my phone in their hotel room. Because if that hotel room wasn't booked, I would have been doing it in my car. I'd be boiling the shitty broken down Civic doing my impressions. Oh man. Do you think Microsoft should carry on with acquisitions after everything you've seen from their showcase and development? In my opinion, they should take the Nintendo route and rely on first party. Xbox doing more consolidation, it just means games coming to Game Pass. If they're going to consolidate something, consolidate on a smaller level now. Something that could really leverage or help smaller studios. But Xbox doesn't compete directly with PlayStation, so I don't see any benefit of consolidation if it's not additive to head-on competition. Sony will definitely be looking to buy something. Expect acquisition from PlayStation. Sony will be buying something big. So what will that be? I don't know, but it will be coming. It's gonna be crazy. Shout out to 200 of you in the chat. Shout out to you. Thank you. Dom, man. Dom and... Bro, come on, man. If I could do live, I would have done it, but I couldn't. The internet was shit. And people would just downplay showcases, but showcases are important, man. Fan bases are excited. Xbox community is galvanized by a great roadmap of incredible games. Not all of them will hit. Some will be middling. I think Indiana Jones and Avowed could be lukewarm. They look good to me, by the way. I'm not saying they look bad, but it could be low 80s to mid 80s is what I'm expecting. Avowed maybe low 80s, maybe 82, 84. Could be higher. Indiana Jones, same. Not expecting them to set the world on fire, but great additions anyway. And then you've got the big ones like Fable. I'm expecting a 90+ meta for that one. And Perfect Dark could be high 80s, I would imagine. I don't know. Cult Classic Cage, shout out to you, the chat. She'll think an earnings report is more important to them than a showcase of games, then call themselves gamers. Shame it ahead. Oh, what can I say, Cage? Cassie, they're all like that. It's crazy. Like, if they're honest with themselves, they would say, you know what, PlayStation needs to deliver more, but yeah, we can laugh at them. All right, chat, I'm going to head out now. My stomach is rumbling because of all this freaking monster I've had, and I'm going to destroy the toilet. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. Mad love to all of you. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. 200 of you still here live. Smash the like button, subscribe, share it out. I hope you had a good time. And Ponies in the chat, I hope you had a good time too, because I know you can't stay away and resist the goodness. We've got more videos coming this week. Another video, Pony Hunts 2 maybe. And yeah, we gotta get, and I will stream. I'm very salty about Elden Ring. I need to play that. But thank you so much, everyone. Smash the like button. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Let me know if you have any suggestions on improvements. I'm learning. And I will see you next week. Love you all. Let me make sure I have read on any super chats because I was away. Let me do fan funding. Boom. I think I've got everything. So thank you, chat. Mad love. Take care, everyone. I'm very grateful. And peace.